All right, Jeff. So you built a Blue-Eyes deck for the structure deck. So let's see what you put together here.
All right. Pretty much everybody's probably going to be running 3 Blue-Eyes.
Yep.
Shiny Ghost Gold. You know,
very nice.
3 Maiden. Yeah.
Obvious.
If you watch our other video, you know why.
Yeah.
I run 2 White Stone because I don't really want to draw into them. You're generally going to want to ditch them Grave from deck so you can get your Blue-Eyes to hand.
Interesting.
1 Red Eyes Darkness.
Yeah.
It's a dragon deck. 1 Effect Veiler. I had 3. I'll explain later why I'm only running 1 now. Most decks I run 3 Veiler, and this is why I only run 1 Veiler. His effect is basically the same as Maiden's, except the monster comes to field with 0 attack. Whenever he's targeted with targeted by a card effect, monster or spell or trap, special summon 1 normal type dragon monster from your deck. The combos are pretty much endless. I run 1 normal tuner, level 1 Flame Level Guard, and I run 1 normal level 4. Go into level 5 synchros. Go into rank 5 rank 4 Xyz. Adds a ton of consistency. You can go into Emerald. You can go into Lava Vol Chain. You can either special summon a Blue-Eyes from the grave. You can add a Maiden to the top of your deck. You can ditch a Blue-Eyes to grave.
A lot of combos.
Yeah, combos for days. So yeah, then 1 Alexandrite and 1 Flame Veil Guard.
Right. I guess that's for just the 4-star consistency and the normal monster consistency.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Flame Veil Guard's good because if you have a Blue-Eyes on field already, go into New It. I've got plenty of cards to target it with. Get out your guard, then you get Azure.
Very nice.
So, traps, I only run 2 traps. I'm trying to fit in a Call of the Haunted or 2. I run Mirror Force because from testing, generally what I've found is people are going to try to target Maiden with something, activate its effect, pop Blue-Eyes, and then attack into Maiden for full damage. Mirror Force catches them by surprise. Ruin their field, keep your Maiden.
Yeah.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Very nice.
Now, spells, Dark Hole,
Yeah.
3 MST, 3 Lance. I think everybody's pretty much running this. Maybe less Lances, I don't know.
Yeah.
Lances for this deck works great. You're going to target your Maiden, going to target your New It, get the special summons. Alright. I run 2 Chalice. This is why I only run 1 Veiler. In case you don't know, Chalice is basically Lance except for stop monsters' effects and add 400 attack instead of decrease by any attack. So activate if you have this in hand instead of an effect Veiler, and you have either Maiden or New It. You have something to target with. If you have Veiler in hand, you can't do that. That's why I run this instead of Veiler. 2 Convocation. I don't run a lot of monsters. This adds some consistency, especially with all my targeting cards.
That's just a Rhoda for...
yeah, Rhoda
Hieratics.
for Hieratics.
Yeah.
Add 1 Hieratic. I only have 1 that I'm going to be adding. 3 Trade-In. This is my draw power for the deck. I'm sure a lot of people are going to try Cards of Consonance. This is just what's worked best for me. You can get Blue-Eyes to your hand so easily with this deck. Yeah, that's it.
Self-explanatory there, yeah.
3 Dragon Shine. Basically, double Foolish and add a card to hand. I don't know how else to go on about this card. It's something you're going to run in the deck. Unless you're not running Stone for some reason, and then you're still probably going to run this card. 3 Quick Play Blue-Eyes. I love it so much. especially since I honestly love that they got rid of Monster Reborn, because you don't have to worry about your opponent stealing your monster from your graveyard.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, so I honestly think that they kind of did that to power up this deck.
That's a possibility.
And then my powerhouse tech for this deck, United We Stand.
Bam! Didn't see that one coming.
Don't forget, I'm running Knew It, and I'm running Maiden. Chain this card, or summon Maiden, equip United. You have a 1,600 attack Maiden. I don't know how to get over that unless you have an MST in hand and you're going to target United.
Right.
Have Knew It on field, activate United We Stand, get a monster. It's up to above 3,000 attack. You can attack with it, then main phase 2, go into one of your consistency cards, either go into Daigusto Emerald, go into Lava Vault Chain.
So what's interesting is you're really using the United We Stands not so much for the attack, but just for the special summoning, and on the off chance, you get to attack with them.
Yeah, pretty much. It's it's just, it adds the power if you need it, but you're usually just going to go into the consistency. I love how this has worked. These two cards are what made me think of this deck. As soon as I saw this card, I'm like, these are going to make it.
And is there a reason why you're using United We Stands instead of something like Mage Power?
I thought about using Mage Power. I actually thought about adding Mage Power in addition to United We Stand. The reason I'm using United is because you're guaranteed to get the extra attack if you target either of these. And, I mean, even if you have Azure Eyes on field, activate United to target it, because you're going to have a Blue Eyes on field. So then your Azure is more powerful than your Blue Eyes. Generally, they're going to try attacking over Azure if it's in attack position. They can't do that if you have United. Especially if you have United in defense, because you still get the defense boost.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So,
right. So do you want to show us your extra deck?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm missing 3 of the cards, but I'll get to that when I get to that. 3 Azure. I've talked to people about it. Some people like running 2. I want to have the 3rd one if I need to go for it, and I think generally you're going to go for it. If you disagree, you can. Go for it. Disagree. I run 1 Star Eater for the random time that I need to go Red Eyes Darkness and a level 1.
Yep.
Star Eater finisher. I mean, awesome card. 1 Alley of Justice Cataster for the when you need the rank 5 or the level 5. I mean.
Yeah.
The other one of the other synchros I play that I don't have, it's Armades, it's Armades, Keeper of Boundaries.
There'll be a link in the description below.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys know what it does. It's a pretty popular card right now. It's level 5. If this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent cannot activate cards until the end of the damage step. So it's like a miniature Star Eater. And then for my rank 8s, I do 1 Tachyon. Be careful when you go into him. If you activate his effect, you're going to negate any of your monster's effects permanently. So that means if you have a Darkness Metal on field, you're not getting its effect. If you have an Azure, you're not getting its effect next turn. He's a closer. You're going to summon him whenever you're ready to attack for game.
Yeah.
Or if they have an annoying Marshmallow on field and he's your only out. Alright. Then Thunder End Dragon. You're going to have 2 normal monsters on the field a lot. If you can get into him after you get his Azure out, or if you can get into him, then get his Azure out, detach, none of your dragons are destroyed. It's so beautiful.
That'd be nice.
Then I run 1 number 40 Gimmick Puppet of Strings. You can usually go into him and none of your monsters are going to be destroyed during your opponent's end phase because you'll have Azure out. It's also a nice closer if you need to finish off your opponent in a different way. Also, if they're playing field spells or something like that, this is going to get rid of those.
Yeah. So Necro Valley, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything. If anyone's randomly running Dark Worlds still.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the other rank 8 I play is this guy. Don't have him, so I brought him up on my phone. Number 15,
Gimmick
Puppet Giant Grinder. He is awesome. Actually, I think I underrated him the first time I saw him. Basically, you get every card that your opponent's going to have is most likely going to be special summoned. You get to clear out 2 special summoned monsters the turn he's summoned because of his effect. Attach twice. There's no limit on how many.
Can we see the attack of this guy?
It's low. He's got 2,500 defense, and that's higher than his attack.
Okay. So you'll want him in defense, probably.
Yeah, you'll summon him in defense. And the other good part about his effect is if you're destroying Xyz monsters, you're doing damage to your opponent for each of those destroyed Xyz monsters equal to their monster's attacks. And
yeah,
that's beautiful. I love it.
And everyone exceeds summons, right?
Yeah. Even this deck exceeds summons, and you got a 0 eyes to be going for.
Yeah.
All right. Then I got 2 Emerald, Monster Reborn for Blue-Eyes.
Yeah.
The other effect is also great if you...
it's just a mini Pot of Avarice, right?
Yeah, and if you happen to have Dragon Shrine and a trade-in in your hand, and you get him out... this is rather situational, but I had it happen last night, so I want to talk about this. Summon him, activate his second effect, return a Maiden, a White Stone, and a Blue Eyes. Activate Dragon Shrine, ditch the stone, get the Blue Eyes, activate trade-in.
Very nice. That's awesome.
It was awesome.
It's really good. And there's no level limit on that special summoning.
No, there's not.
So you can get back Blue Eyes. You can get back the Dust Storm Dragon.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually was running the Queen Dragoon Djinn. This is even better than that. Dragoon Djinn, I don't know if you know. Special summon 1 Dragon-type monster from your graveyard, but its effects are negated and it can't attack that turn. So you're going to be going for Blue Eyes anyways. This is better.
A million times better.
Yeah. Then 1 Laughable Chain, ditch a monster, or...
Free Foolish Burial.
Yeah, free Foolish Burial, or get that Maiden to the top of your deck if you need it.
Yeah.
And then final, Gaga Cowboy.
Finisher.
I just like the card. It's a finisher.
Yeah. So, very cool.
Yep. I don't have a side deck yet.
Yeah. Any advice on a side deck?
Soul Drain. You're not going to be doing too much that Soul Drain would stop. That's one card that I've considered putting in my side deck already. I had a list of cards, but I can't think of them right now.
That's all right.
So that's what I got.
Well, very cool. Very cool. So, all right, well then, I'll be uploading my deck profile here soon. I'll be using Dueling Network because I don't have all the Blue Eyes cards. But that's okay. That's why Dueling Network is so popular.
That is why Dueling Network. Oh, by the way, I call this deck New It Blue Eyes.
New It Blue Eyes after the attack card, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Very exciting. So, it'll be interesting to see how your deck does against mine. So
yeah, I will.
We'll see what happens.
Hopefully better than it did last night.
Well, we've both made a lot of modifications, so.
Yeah, I have.
All right.
That's true.
Well, signing off now. Look forward to my deck profile and then our feature match. Okay, so go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right, I know you guys are going to hate on me for not running the emergency teleport Blue Eyes Maiden OTK.
What is that? Go ahead and explain it for people who don't know.
The OTK is activate emergency teleport, summon Blue Eyes Maiden, activate emergency teleport, special summon Rise Belt, target Maiden with Rise Belt's effect, special summon Blue Eyes, sync Rise Belt and Maiden for whatever that dragon synchro monster is. Its effect is this monster's attack is doubled if your life points are higher than your opponent's. So then you attack with Blue Eyes. Its attack goes up because who's going to have more life points than you after you do 3,000 damage. Then you attack with it, and it's over 8,000 attack, or over 8,000 damage in one turn.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I know what you're talking about. Is it the one Is it the one that gains attack equal to the difference if your life points is more?
It might be
It's
that.
a light synchro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I forget its name too.
I don't run the build, so I don't know the name of it because it's not important to me.
Yeah, the point is, you know the OTK.
I know the OTK.
And you're not.
I don't like it because unless you're going for the OTK, you've got cards in your deck that are pretty much useless.
Yeah, so no trolling. Trollers don't troll.
Swiper, no swiping.